What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Understanding the Reason. I'm your host, Jerome Bajette. Man, I'm so excited that you guys are here today. We have a lot to cover, so please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Also, keep your comments coming. I love your comments. Also, stay until the end of the video because anybody who purchases our merchandise or picks up our book, this is my book, Understanding the Reason, God Made Man, What Made Him Do It. If you send me a selfie over on Facebook Messenger, I'll go ahead and post you on the end of our videos as well, okay? So let's jump right in there. So our last video, we were talking about how God set up the whole system, the whole universe based on laws, precepts, and principles. And one of the supreme principles or one of the supreme laws that he set the universe up on is a law called the law of reciprocity. And what that law stipulates is that everything produces after its own kind, whose seed is in itself. Okay, so everything comes into existence, or human life or life period comes into existence through seed. Okay, and that's what we've been talking about, right? So now I want to jump into something that I rarely hear anyone explore. So I wanted to share it. I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And this is a proposition known as the Kalam Cosmological Argument. And what it's really designed to do is to share that nothing happens without a cause. There has to be something behind it or someone behind something happening. So nothing just happens just because. And there's scientists who actually believe or want us to believe that, the universe came into existence through some big bang, right? Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen any type of explosion cause, order and bring everything into arrangement. I've never seen anything do that. If you take a bomb, for example, and you put it in a building and you blow it up, the building's not going to assemble into any type of order. What's going to happen is chaos, right? So they want us to believe that. So that doesn't quite align with what ancient scripture actually teaches. So let's talk about this Kalam cosmological argument. So the cosmological argument, or first cause argument, is a philosophical argument for the existence of God that explains that everything has a cause. There must have been a first cause, and this first cause was uncaused, right? Was itself uncaused. So the person who caused it is not caused. And we were talking about how the difference between time and eternity is time has a beginning and it has an ending. In order for something to be eternal, it has to not have a beginning and it has to not have an ending. So God himself, and this is a concept that is very difficult to see, because we never been in eternity and we don't know what's in eternity other than what's been shared with us through ancient scripture, what's been revealed to us, right? So the first cause has to be caused by something that's not caused. That's in a nutshell what the cosmological or first cause argument is all about. But let's dig a little bit deeper. First cause arguments were originally introduced by Plato and Aristotle in the 4th and 3rd centuries BC. These arguments maintain that everything that exists or occurs in the universe must have had a cause. So literally, if we were able to travel back in time, right? If we were able to travel all the way back in time, what we'll find is that something caused something to happen. In other words, right now, there's actually NASA's actually sent up satellites in to actually try to figure this thing out. And in fact, the newest telescope that we have, the big telescopes that they have out in space, that's what they're seeking to do. Find out what track down the Big Bang. That's what they're trying to do. So let's keep going. So if we can go back in time far enough, we would discover a first cause. Aristotle, a deist, which is a person who believes in the existence of God, argued that this first cause was the creator of the universe. Thomas Aquinas, a Christian, then expanded on Aristotle's idea in the 13th century AD and modeled the first cause concept into a framework in which the cause of the universe is itself uncaused. In other words, the first cause is God. The first cause is God. So how does that align with Scripture? So when we look at what the Scriptures are saying, the Scripture tells us that over in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, that the Lord made the heavens, that he created heaven and earth, right? That's what it tells us. And then when we look at 1 Chronicle chapter 16, 26, we know that God is not himself a physical part of the universe. In 2 Chronicles 2 and 6, it states the heavens and heavens of heavens cannot contain him. It also it's also known that the Lord is everlasting. He's the everlasting God. So God himself has no creator. He is uncreated, if that makes sense. He is the uncreated creator, the giver of life. So no one created God. And a lot of times what I hear or what I've heard before is this idea that we created God, that he's a figment of our imagination, or he's a religious entity. But then when we talk about it from that standpoint, man, anything could be that, right? But when we talk about God, God is uncreated. He has to be in order for him to be eternal. And the scriptures bear that out. Moving on, Genesis chapter 21, 33. God is the eternal and he is the infinite. His mighty power rules forever. That's over in Psalms 66, 7. The Bible teaches very clearly that God is indeed the uncaused first cause who created the universe by willing it into existence. The question we're looking to determine is, did he do that? Why are we here? Was it because of some big bang? Was it because of some evolutionary process that kicked off and, we kind of went from this stage to that stage? No. We don't see any of that in actual demonstration in our natural world. I've never seen a fish go from being a fish to a land creature, from a land creature to an upright creature walking around to, us driving to apes and then to us. I've never seen anything like that happen before. And they can't demonstrate that in any type of scientific way. So I hope that this conversation that we're having about why we are here, what is this whole thing about? I hope that you're getting something out of it. Please put your comments down below. If you come across any source material that you want to share with us, put it down below. I'm open to listening to anything that's going to prove, are we here on purpose? Is it a done deal when we leave here? What's going to happen? Why are we here? What is our purpose, and what's going to happen next? All right. So if you do that, I'll be looking forward to it, man. I'm excited that you guys shared this with me today. Please put your comments down below. Also pick up our book, Understanding the Reason God Made Man, What Made Him Do It. And also stick around until the end so that you can see who we share our love to for their support. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Peace.